tonight. It's RuPaul's Drag Race All-Stars 10. The lip-sync LaLaPaRuza is officially here.
I can't wait to see how this turns out.
This week, we're breaking down all the rigomoris as the fans call out the production online.
Rigomoris, girl! It was rigomoris!
You're tuned in to Reality Reflex. Before we begin, make sure that you like and subscribe so you can get all of the Drag Race and reality TV content. Hey everyone, it's Tedley here, and going into tonight, many of the gays online woke up with the winner Spoiled Mama as soon as they logged into their phones at about 10 a.m. Jesus Christ, folks, it's not even 10 a.m. Can we cool it with the All-Stars 10 spoilers? I got spoiled on All-Stars 10 before 10 a.m. Like, bitch, I work. Back in the workroom, the wild card winning queen returning to the competition is revealed to be Kerri Colby.
Thank God.
And these fans online were so pleased that Kerri was back and not that evil mistress bitch. Thank goodness it's Kerri Colby back instead of mistress. Kerri in and mistress out, and that's on karma. Other fans saw right through this and knew that even though Kerri is definitely a beauty queen, but a lip sync assassin she is not, so there was no way she could possibly get in the way of Ginger Minj's inevitable win. It's not only that Kerri hasn't won any challenge, it's that she hasn't even been close. And 2 votes out of 3? Kerri walked in and you knew, okay, great, I know who's coming in 8th.
And
Before these queens did the lip sync LaLaPaRuza, the buffoonery began because they had these bitches go into the Rate a Queen room and rank each other from who they are most intimidated by to the very least they are intimidated by for this lip sync competition. Once the queens' rankings were all tallied from the most threatening to the least, RuPaul announces on the main stage that these tournament brackets are going to be a seeded ranking storyline, honey. Meaning that the queen who everyone thinks is the weakest is who will go up against the queen who everybody thinks is the strongest, so basically a sacrificial lamb. And when Ginger was revealed as the biggest threat, suspicions of rigomoris were high. Who the fuck put Ginger #1 in Rate a Queen? So as it was officially announced, Ginger Minj was the #1 most threatening queen, coincidentally who the judges want to win. And then the weakest by absolutely no coincidence, it was stunnery and plans. Kerri Colby was put in 8th place as the least threatening lip sync assassin. So after this very lopsided entrance to the LaLaPaRuza, Ginger took the win this round, but the fans thought that this was a pretty weak start. That was a weak opening lip sync. Okay, not me being pissed by the end of the first lip sync.
I'm not gagging.
After round 2, when Lydia beat Irene in a lip sync to Kesha's Joyride, Jorgeous and Aja go head to head in round 3, lip syncing to Party Lights. Now Jorgeous was given the win for this round, but the fans online highly disputed this win, citing that Aja was feeling the fantasy mama from beginning to end. Sorry, but Aja took that lip sync. Aja won that lip sync. She felt the spirit of that song. No shade, but Aja won that lip sync.
They eat her up every single time.
After that, Diabetti and Bosco went head to head to Christina Aguilera's How to Burlesque. Then Bosco just goes ahead and gives us a legendary, iconic burlesque performance on this main stage. Not a fan of the LaLaPaRuza finale format, but my life would be less fulfilled without Bosco's burlesque lip sync. Oh, Diabetti did not stand a chance on this lip sync. Actually, Bosco deserves her own Vegas residency.
Yes, bitch, work.
So after Bosco won that lip sync, the next way this competition was rigged is the fact that Bosco had to lip sync in the second round immediately without taking a break in between her performances, giving Ginger Minj yet another advantage. I can't believe they made Bosco lip sync her second song without even leaving the stage. She was literally still out of breath when the music started.
Not this.
And not only that, but Ginger's name was quote-unquote randomly selected yet again to be the song chooser, creating further online theories that this is fully rigged for Ginger to win. About Bruno picking the balls with the names of queens who will pick the song, I have a theory, but let me keep quiet. Of course, Ginger got to choose her lip sync song each time.
What a surprise.
After Ginger Minj coincidentally wins that round, Lydia B. Collins and Georges battle to Shakira's Whenever, Wherever, the two little Rue favorite twinks. Yet Georges managed to remain Rue's true favorite and was elevated to the next round. So with that said, it is revealed that the top two of this season is Ginger Minj and Georges Mama, and no one is surprised. Wow, Ginger and Georges as the top two queens. Who could have seen that coming? That's our top two? I think we all knew it would come down to Georges and Ginger. So that means that Ginger Minj and Georges go head to head in the final lip sync. After Georges goes ahead and gives us the performance of a lifetime, mama, the crown is officially given to Ginger Minj.
Bitch! What?
And of course, with that said, no one online is shocked by this result. Damn, this season was so rigged. Even though Ginger is a great drag performer, the judging was so biased that her win was really disappointing. If I send you this, it means I'm gaslighting you into thinking I'm shocked. People were so sorry for Georges that she was just a pawn in the game, and her lip sync was good enough to take the crown. Georges was robbed. Honestly, my heart actually broke for her. Georges killed Ginger in that lip sync. In fact, Georges could have literally murdered Ginger on stage and they still would have crowned a corpse. This was so rigged. Bye. In retrospect, looking back at the whole season, the fans are expressing their irritation with the overproduced riggery of it all. Yeah, so I don't know why I bother watching All Stars anymore. Main season is on thin ice. I think this was my last season. The RPDR producers are just way too high off their own supply. Category is great cast that ended up being wasted potential just to push Rue's favorite queen to the crown. We all just wasted 10 weeks of our lives watching a show knowing what the outcome would be since the cast reveal. Do better, World of Wonder. And lastly, fans point out that this format doesn't provide room for a final eleganza runway. I mean, hello. Because of the lip sync SmackDown finale format, we didn't get a finale eleganza runway. Once again, we must beg them to stop crowning queens in lip sync outfits. Well, alright everyone, that is my RuPaul's Drag Race All-Stars 10 finale episode of this season, mama. Oh! Thank you guys so much for tuning in, and make sure you click that subscribe button because just cause the season is over doesn't mean that the drag is. So I'll see you next week. Mwah. You're tuned in to Reality Reflex.